Hello, this is my tutorial on the journal reports. By the time you get done with this tutorial, you should know exactly what you should be doing for your journal report assignment. I have open here my written documentation on the information for the journal reports. You can find this in Canvas. I'm just going to go through it with you really quickly. First of all, this first paragraph is really important. You need 2 journal reports from peer-reviewed journals. You must do new research, and it needs to be research, not a literature review, not an article about a topic, not a news article. It has to be research, and we'll talk a little bit more about this in just a minute. So this gives you an idea what not to do and what to do. Journals published by the APA, or these are 2 APAs that you can look at, American AMA, anything like that would work. I will show you how to find that. It's very important that you do that correctly, because if you do the wrong kind of article, you won't be able to answer the questions and you will get a 0 on the assignment. You need to read not just the abstract, which is the first paragraph of the article. You need to read the entire article to find the information. And then you have to turn in the article with your journal report paper. So basically, I'm going to teach you how to put your article into a PDF, and then you'll just upload the PDF along with your research, your journal report. All right, before we move on, I want to show you how to get there. So we're going to go to here, and we're going to go to my.nnu.edu. Okay, and we're going to go down here to library. You don't have to log in here. You just need to go down to the little tab that says library. Okay, this is the library page. So you see it's got home, about, research, help. These are all some really great resources. In fact, I'm going to link to some of these guides because I think they're very helpful. Anyway, today we're going to go to choose a database. Okay, and we're going to go to all EBSCO. So this is the doorway to the EBSCOhost site. You're going to put your first name and your last name here, and then your student ID. Okay, and you'll find something like this. It says to choose a database by subject. What I would suggest is you just select all. It tells us it's going to take a little more time, but we're talking the matter of seconds, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Then push continue. Okay, so here's our search window. So a couple of things I need you to pay attention to. First of all, we want to go down here and push full text, because otherwise they'll give you articles that they don't own and you won't be able to read them. You also want to do this one that says scholarly peer-reviewed journals. That's very important. All right. If you would like, I want you to do a current research article, so I would suggest that, I don't worry about month, but I would say no later than 2010 to current, so 2015. Okay. Okay, so those are what you'll need to do. At least full text, scholarly, and like I said, it might be helpful to limit the amount of years you're looking. All right, so I'm going to choose a topic that a lot of people do, schizophrenia. And this is one of the reasons why I'd like to know what you're going to be working on, because if you just put schizophrenia into this Boolean search, you'll see there's thousands and thousands of articles. So what I'll probably do is talk to you about what exactly you would like to learn about with schizophrenia, so that we can make the topic more doable. So let's say I did schizophrenia and children. Okay, and then I'm going to push search. Okay, so I've got 2,306 responses. Again, this is a lot, so you might want to do a little bit more honing down. Let's see if I said schizophrenia and children and learning disabilities. let's see what, now I've got 8. Okay, that's better. So these are 8 articles that deal with schizophrenia and children and learning disabilities. Okay, so you're going to want to look through these and find at least 2 that you're interested in reading more about. Now you need to find a research article that's a real research article. So let me explain that to you. So you'll need to have something that has a hypothesis, and let's say we take this one here. This is where the abstract is. This would be where I would start to see if this is an article I'd like to read. Chromosomal microarray analysis has emerged as a powerful new tool to identify genomic abnormalities associated with a wide range of developmental disabilities, including congenital malformations, cognitive impairment, and behavioral abnormalities. So in this particular one, it doesn't look like they're talking much about schizophrenia, so maybe that's not the one I want. Okay, so I'd go back out here. Actually, let's do this. We'll just go to the next one. Schizophrenic psychosis and academic performance. That's interesting. So maybe this is closer. Yeah, this is much closer to what I'd like. So I want to see this article. So I go over here to PDF, full text. And here's my article. And you see it's got an introduction, method, it tells you who, so these would tell me all the things I need to know about my journal report, what I want to find out. Now, very carefully, this says review article. So let's look and make sure it is really a research article. Yeah, it looks like it is. Oh, no, it isn't. This is about articles. See how it says they reviewed an article? So this actually is a great research tool for just your own information, but it wouldn't work for what we want in our for the research articles that I want you to do. But notice it says download PDF right here. That's what you'll need to do when you find what you want. So let's do another one. Not brief report. I wonder if we can make it academic journals. Okay, let's try that. So let's try this one. Effect of ferritin on short-term treatment response and attention deficit disorder. Doesn't really say anything about schizophrenia. So maybe I pick, oh no, there's something about, okay, good. So they have schizophrenia in here. This is a good place to look to see if what you're looking for is there, okay? So this looks like it has some good stuff in it. So again, I'm going to go to full text. What I'm looking for is that they are actually researching people, okay? Ooh, this is in a different language. Oh, it's over here in English. That's interesting. Okay, so here you go. A total of 345 subjects. It tells them what they did. Oh, good. Here we go. This tells you about who they chose and what they did. This is the kind of thing you want. You want it to say that they have a certain amount of people and that they did something with the people. And this will give you your independent, dependent variables and those kind of things, okay? Here we go. And then the results. And there should be a conclusion or discussion. There you go. It's conclusion or the discussion. So these are what you want, all right? So that's a good example. So if I wanted this one, then what I would do is I'd go over here to download PDF. You can also email yourself the PDF, but I don't think it would give you the whole thing. So I'd download the PDF. So now I have it, and then I want to save it, and I would write my answers to the questions, and then I would turn this document in along with my answers. And they don't have to be in the same document as long as you are titling them appropriately so I know exactly what I'm looking at. All right, so there's our article. So I will answer these questions. I'd put out, and this is not an essay, so you can go ahead and put this in like say A colon, A colon, and then put the first thing. So you're going to put the APA format reference, and then you're going to find the hypothesis for me. Hypothesis colon, tell me what the hypothesis is. And I'd prefer that you don't just cut and paste. I'd prefer that you actually write it in your own words best you can. Independent variable colon, dependent variable colon, sample demographics, who did they actually study, as much of the information you can about them, what they do in the procedure, what were the results, what were the general conclusions, and then what do you think? So the difference between results and general conclusions, results would probably be more statistical in nature. They would tell you that they found a significant mean or a significant standard deviation, that kind of thing. The general conclusions is what did they find? Why is it important? What does this mean? Okay, and then your own personal response. What did you learn about this? Okay, so that's it. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck.